Hello, hello, my beautiful friends. So, I want to talk today about how to really unlock your joy and why we don't have more joy and happiness flowing into our lives and how we can. When I really contemplate this question of joy, and I've been teaching for, almost 2 decades and doing my own spiritual practice. And everybody wants it to be easy. What is the easy answer to finding our joy? And what I've discovered for myself, and when I listen to people's stories, when I listen to them talk, it's this feeling of being powerless. So if you can imagine the powerlessness that keeps us from accessing our natural state of joy and happiness. So if you can imagine that underneath all the stories, the layers of skin and bone and blood and everything that you think you are, is this energy. This energy that is perfect, whole, and complete. And in my mind's eye, when I think about the energy, it's like a river. It's like a golden river of light, and it just is. And when I step into it, when I touch it with my consciousness, when the consciousness touches it, it is joyful. It's joyful, and it's fluid, and it's fun, and it sees the humor and everything, and it's playful, and it's creative, and it's all of those things. The doorway to getting to the natural state of joy is power, what we call power. So when we're feeling powerless in our lives and when we're fixated on the things that have happened to us, I've had many clients who have been abused as children, physically, sexually abused, mentally, emotionally. So from that range, just all the way up to the abuses that we have in our everyday life, picking a bad partner, having something unexpected happen, like an unexpected death or an unexpected illness. Maybe your body isn't doing what you want it to do. There are so many stories around powerlessness that we all buy into. And when you're focused on what is not working for you, when that door of power is closed, then you don't have access to the flow, right? To that flow of joy and happiness. And so what we have to do if we want to be happy, in my estimation, is to find ways in which to feel empowered. It's not to ignore power, right? We don't want to ignore it. We don't want to pretend like it's not happening. We really want to address the areas in which we feel powerless and really begin to shift the story on the inside. So as long as we are feeling, victimized, so pay attention to stories of victimization. If I'm focused on feeling victimized, if I'm focused on all the things that have happened to me, if I'm focused on all of those stories, then where is my joy? My focus is not on this feeling, this light, this energy, the center of my being. Because your energy can only be, or your attention can only be in one place at a time. So that's one of the things. I know it's not really an easy answer, but Spirit is speaking to me right now and saying, if you can just consider, where do I feel powerless in my life? And how can I shift the story so that I am empowered by it? All of a sudden, you will see doors begin to open, and on many levels, on many, many levels. It doesn't mean that you don't make changes in your circumstances, but the circumstances will change more easily when it comes from a place of hope and power and joy. All right, my beautiful friends. So power is connected to your joy. So if you're not feeling joyful, ask yourself, where am I feeling powerless? Where am I feeling victimized? Where am I feeling like I don't have control of my thoughts, of my body, of my situations and my circumstances? And how with guidance, right? Guidance from spirit. How can I shift that for myself so that I can be in my natural state of joy? Because that's who you are. All right, my beautiful friend, let's do a quick prayer and meditation to activate our joy. Are you ready? So feet flat on the floor, eyes closed, chin tilted slightly down so that the back of your neck is nice and long. And let's take 3 ha breaths together. So inhaling and exhaling. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. And one more time, inhaling and exhaling. And in your mind's eye, imagine a golden light moving into the crown of your head. And the light moves down the length of your spine and all the way down the backs of your legs to the bottoms of your feet. And the light is so filled up inside of you. It's filling up your toes. It's filling up your pelvis and your chest. It's behind your eyes, that now the light is spilling out all around you, so that the light is in you. It's moving through you. It's all around you. There is only this light. And in the light, this is what we are knowing. We are knowing that we are powerful and power-filled. We are knowing this because we are children of the Most High. And that whatever the divine is, we are. And so we can rest knowing that any stories of disempowerment, any stories of victimization that are happening in mind, we release them. And we ask that Spirit show us the truth of our being. We ask that Spirit show us our power. We ask that Spirit clear away any of the schmutz and the smudge that is keeping us from seeing ourselves with the eyes of love. And as we get clarity, and as we begin to shift the stories on the inside, we begin to feel our natural empowerment. And through that, we feel more and more joyful. And so we give thanks. We give thanks for our source. We give thanks for the life that lives us and breathes us. We give thanks for this insight, and we give thanks for the insights that are yet to come. We give thanks for the solutions that are on their way. We give thanks for the medium that allows us to connect through time and space. Inhaling and exhaling. And together we say, and so it is. Very gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, coming all the way back to the room, and give yourself a hug. So I know you haven't been hugging yourself. You got to love yourself up and give yourself another hug. All right, my beautiful friend, I will see you next time. Have a great day, evening, morning, whenever you're listening to this or watching this, and I'll see you later. Bye.